Whether you thought these two should have ended up together or not, you can't deny they were great friends. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Joey and Phoebe moments from Friends.
Oh my God! Monica's gonna totally freak out!
Well, then help me get it off. Plus, well, it smells really bad in here.
Of course it smells really bad. You have your head up a dead animal.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at our favorite funny and sentimental moments between these two Friends characters.
This is the happiest dog in the world. I borrowed him from my friend Wendy. So you can keep him till he cheers you up, and he will cheer you up.
Thanks so much, Phoebe.
Number 10, the fight about Joey's date.
Joseph Francis Tribbiani, are you home yet?
In this season 7 episode, we find out that Joey and Phoebe meet once a month to discuss everyone else in the group, because of course they do. This time though, Joey bails at the last minute for a date, and Phoebe is understandably upset.
When we make plans, I expect you to show up. Okay, I can't just be a way to kill time till you meet someone better. You know, boyfriends and girlfriends are gonna come and go, but this is for life.
After she makes a moralizing speech about the importance of friendship, she gets a date offer of her own, and it's not one she's willing to turn down. She tries to pull off keeping both social engagements, but when Joey finds out, he will not let her live it down.
No, Phoebe, you must be mistaken, because I know you wouldn't schedule a date on the same night you have plans with a friend.
Come on, Joey, don't make me feel badly about this.
No, I'm gonna.
We hate seeing these two fight, but getting to see them make up makes it all worth it.
You okay?
No, I'm not okay.
Number 9, when Phoebe acted as Joey's agent. After making a mistake that causes Joey to miss an important audition, Phoebe steps in to rectify it in the most hilarious way possible.
Annie! Hi. Listen, we've got a problem with Joey Tribbiani. Apparently he missed his audition. Who did you speak to in my office? Estelle? No, I don't know what I'm gonna do with her. No. All right, so your husband leaves you and then burns down the apartment. The world does not stop.
Rather than considering it a lost cause, she uses her own acting talents to fix things. She decides to throw Joey's talent agent Estelle under the bus in order to convince the casting director to reschedule, while impersonating another agent.
Right. Well, look, if Joey loses this audition, then that is it for Estelle. I don't care. Annie, you are a doll.
It's moves like this that make you realize just how far Phoebe is willing to go to make sure her friends are happy, especially Joey. Number 8, when Joey proposes to Phoebe.
Hey.
Hey, Joey, what would you do if someone that you slept with told you that she was pregnant?
Joey is usually the last one to get an update, and this time is no exception. When they find a positive pregnancy test in the bathroom, the gang realizes that someone is pregnant, but they don't know who. At Monica and Chandler's wedding, Phoebe takes the fall for Rachel and says that she's the one who's pregnant.
Is somebody pregnant?
Oh yeah, that's me.
Even after the situation gets cleared up for everyone else, Joey remains in the dark. He shows just what a good friend he is, however, when he gets down on one knee and proposes to Phoebe, offering to help her raise her baby.
It's a scary world out there, especially for a single mom. Now, I always felt that you and I have a special bond. So,
Even though this didn't exactly work out, it's still such a sweet gesture.
will you marry me?
Number 7, giving Phoebe her perfect kiss. In this season 7 episode, we get to see flashbacks to when all of the friends each celebrated their 30th birthdays. The problem is that Phoebe made a mistake and is actually a year older than she thinks she is.
I lost a whole year. I can't believe it. This is so unfair.
Realizing this, she tries to squeeze everything on her before 30 bucket list into a short period of time with the help of the rest of the group.
Hey, I haven't met any Portuguese people. I haven't had the perfect kiss. And I haven't been to sniper school?
One of the items on her list is to have the perfect kiss. And guess who steps up to the plate to make it happen? Why didn't these two get together again?
Maybe that's one thing you can cross off your list.
Oh, yeah.
Number 6, Joey's roles at Phoebe's wedding.
And so there's no one to walk me down the aisle. And, well, I would just really love it if you would do it.
When Phoebe was finally ready to settle down in the show's final season, she planned her wedding to Mike on what should have been a picturesque winter's day. In a heartwarming move, Phoebe asks Joey to walk her down the aisle in the absence of any available father figure.
So, what do you say?
Are you kidding, Phoebe? I would be honored.
Unfortunately, though, the weather doesn't cooperate, and most of her guests aren't able to make it into town. They end up holding the wedding outside of Central Park, and when the minister can't make it, Joey takes on that job too, since he's still ordained from officiating Monica and Chandler's wedding.
Friends, family, dog.
Talk about a friend who's willing to do anything to make your big day special.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Number 5, running away to Mexico.
You know what? Maybe once they start dating and they see what's out there, they'll realize how good they are for each other.
Yeah, because it is slim pickings.
These two have a habit of getting into trouble together, and their shenanigans are always a pleasure to watch. In an attempt to convince Ross and Rachel they should be together, Phoebe and Joey conspire to set them each up on a terrible date.
Oh, I know what we can do. We could set Ross and Rachel up on horrible dates so that they'll realize how good they are together.
The plan seems flawless, and they've got their evil plan laughs ready for the occasion.
Yeah. You know what the best part of it is? I get to do my plan laugh.
Not so loud, we don't want to wake up,
They think everything's gone off without a hitch, until it becomes clear that Ross and Rachel are onto them. Of course, there's nothing for it but to take off to Mexico. Adios, amigos.
Oh, they figured it out. They're coming this way. Run!
Where?
Mexico!
Number 4, speaking French. In this season 10 episode, Phoebe offers to help Joey learn to speak French for an audition.
Je m'appelle Claude.
Je te coupe plow.
She surprises everyone by being practically fluent, but unfortunately, Joey is not a fast learner, and that's putting it kindly.
Je m'appelle Claude.
Je te plie blue.
Whether you love it or hate it, you can't help but giggle at this silly storyline that features Joey trying to repeat Phoebe's French phrases, but managing to completely butcher them every time.
Huh. It's not quite what I'm saying.
Really? Sounds exactly the same to me.
In the end, Phoebe pulls out all the stops just like she has in the past to make sure her buddy is considered for the role.
Really listen.
Got it.
Je m'appelle Claude.
Je te floop flee.
Oh, mon Dieu.
Oh, de fouf.
Number 3, when Joey stopped eating meat. When Phoebe is pregnant with her brother's triplets in season 4, she finds herself having some unusual food cravings.
Can't believe it. The baby wants bologna. Baby wants me to eat meat. I can't eat meat.
It seems that the babies want her to eat meat, even though she's always been a strict vegetarian. She tries to trick them by eating faux meat products, but eventually succumbs to her desires.
You know why I'm never gonna eat meat? Because it's murder. It's cold-blooded murder.
Okay.
Joey is initially thrilled to introduce her to the delicious world of animal products, but knowing how upset she is by her new diet, he offers up something even better instead.
What if I said I could even things out for you, meat-wise?
What?
Well, I eat a lot of meat, right?
Yeah.
But suppose, until the baby's born, I laid off it. No extra animals would die, you'd just be eating my animals.
He vows to stop eating meat until the babies are born, something that definitely does not come easy to him. But hey, sometimes being a good friend means sacrifice.
Joey, I can't believe you would do that for me.
Absolutely. I could be a vegetarian. There's no meat and beer, right?
Number 2, learning guitar.
Have you been studying the real names of the chords? Have you? Oh my God!
On New Year's Eve, the gang decides to make resolutions for the upcoming year. Joey's is that he wants to be able to actually do some of the things he says he can on his resume. One of these skills is playing guitar, and as the musical one in the group, Phoebe offers to teach him.
Okay, lesson 1, chords. Now, I don't know the actual names of the chords, but I made up names for the way my hand looks while I'm doing them.
The lessons don't go as seamlessly as one would have thought, however, with Phoebe's techniques being a little bit unconventional.
Do you want to learn to play guitar?
Yes.
Then don't touch one!
Joey ends up going to a more traditional teacher, and after Phoebe finds out, a fight ensues. All's well that ends well, though. We knew these two couldn't stay mad for long.
You really think I'm ready?
Wow, cool.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
You weren't at the parade because you had a family emergency.
Oh, I like that, yeah. Wasn't at the parade because I had a family emergency.
Ooh, what happened?
My sister's raccoon. When I first met you, you know what I said to Chandler? I said, excellent butt, great rack.
Really? So sweet.
No, this is wrong, you guys. Phoebe's our friend.
Well, I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, good for you, Joe.
Number 1. When Joey dates Ursula.
Phoebes,
Yeah.
you think it would be okay if I asked out your sister?
Why? Why would you want to do that?
If you know friends, you know that Phoebe and her twin sister don't exactly get along. Apparently, just because they shared a womb doesn't mean they have much else in common. So, when Joey starts dating Ursula, Phoebe is understandably pretty upset.
Hey, Phoebe, I asked you and you said it was okay.
All right, well, maybe now it's not okay.
Okay.
He doesn't go about it very tactfully, but in the end, Ursula wasn't serious about him anyway. In order to protect his feelings, Phoebe impersonates her sister and breaks up with Joey on her behalf.
I'm sorry.
I don't get it. What happened? What about everything you said under the bridge?
He eventually realizes who she really is, though, and what Phoebe was willing to do for him. Excuse us while we attempt to pull ourselves together.
Phoebes?
Yeah.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Ms. Mojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.